More than 150 years ago today, my ancestors were freed from slavery. But I don't feel much like celebrating while murderers like this are walking around free. Last week, this racist son of a bitch, whose name I refuse to even acknowledge, was found not guilty of second-degree manslaughter after murdering 32-year-old Philando Castile during a traffic stop last year.
I am so very disappointed in the system here in the state of Minnesota, because nowhere in the world do you die from being honest and telling the truth.
That was Philando's mother, Valerie, who spoke just moments after the verdict came out. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with his story, Philando was driving in the car with his girlfriend and young daughter in the back seat when Officer Racist saw him drive by and thought he matched the description of a suspect nearby.
The driver looks more like one of our suspects just because of the wide set nose.
So Officer Racist pulls them over, and according to prosecutors, Philando, who had been pulled over several times before for DWB, kept his seatbelt fastened, greeted the officer, handed over his insurance card, and told him he was licensed to carry. And within minutes, Officer Racist fired 7 rounds in the car with a baby in the back seat.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Philando's girlfriend started streaming on Facebook Live seconds after he was shot, which is so hard to watch. And what did those racists over at the NRA have to say about this? Not a goddamn thing. Because when a law-abiding black gun owner is murdered unjustly, they need all the facts first.
My son loved this city, and this city killed my son, and the murderer gets away. Are you kidding me right now? We're not evolving as a civilization, we're devolving. We have taken steps forward. People have died for us to have these rights, and now we're devolving. We're going back down to 1969. Damn! What is it gonna take? I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am. My firstborn one son died here in Minnesota.
Eric Gardner, Sandra Bland, Mike Brown, Tamir Rice, Jonathan Farrell, Freddie Gray, Sean Bell, Kenneth Chamberlain, and the list goes on and on. But will it ever end? What will it take for the police officers to be held accountable when they murder? We march peacefully, it continues. We kneel, it continues. We block traffic, it continues. We riot, and it still continues. Let's face it, police officers have a license to kill. And until that changes, it's open season on everyone. No one's safe. I'm Valeria Sistrunk, and for all the latest updates on politics and more, visit content.news.